You're scrolling listlessly in TikTok or maybe lurking around in Reddit. But all the way on the other side of the website, there are crime scenes being unfolded and even being solved without the help of authorities. Hey there! Welcome to Eventful Insights. Today, we're talking about top 8 internet mysteries from TikTok and Reddit solved. Stay with us as we discover the cases unraveled by anonymous users online, even after years of going cold. But before we head on to our list, what's a recently solved case that had you at the edge of your seat? Let us know in the comments section below. Now, let's get started. First on our list would have to be the Suitcase Murders. The Suitcase Murders case involved the tragic deaths of Jessica Lewis, 35, and Austin Wenner, 27, in 2020, due to a rent dispute with their landlord Michael Dudley in Berrien, Washington. Dudley shot and killed them, dismembered their bodies, and disposed of them in suitcases in various bodies of water. The case gained widespread attention after some teenagers filming a TikTok video discovered the suitcases on Alki Beach, leading to Dudley's arrest and subsequent conviction for second-degree murder. He was sentenced to 46 years in prison, underscoring the role of social media platforms like TikTok in raising awareness about and solving criminal cases. Truly, it's a tragedy that Lewis and Wenner's lives were taken all because of a heated argument with a manic person. Next on our list is the case of a TikToker who allegedly murdered for clout. Zachary Latham and the Durham family, who were neighbors in South Jersey, had a strained relationship that tragically escalated into a fatal confrontation. The conflict primarily revolved around Mr. Latham's driving behavior. The Durhams, including William Sr., his wife Catherine, and their 2 sons, repeatedly expressed concerns about Latham's reckless driving and confronted him about it. These confrontations, documented by Latham in videos he posted online, became increasingly tense, particularly in April when he mocked Miss Durham as Karen after she complained about his driving. One of Latham's TikTok videos capturing this incident garnered over 3 million views. The tensions reached a breaking point on May 4th, resulting in a violent altercation where Mr. Durham, a 51-year-old corrections officer, lost his life, and Mr. Latham, an 18-year-old National Guard private, was charged with his killing. Now at number 3, we have an unbelievable case cracked by TikTok. Sophia Warez, a 4-year-old girl from Kennewick, Washington, vanished on February 4th, 2003, a day before her 5th birthday while following her grandmother's boyfriend to a store. Despite extensive law enforcement efforts over the years, her case remained unresolved. However, TikTok emerged as a platform generating leads and global interest in recent years. A TikTok video featuring a woman from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, claiming to have been kidnapped as a child, garnered attention due to her resemblance to Sophia. This prompted DNA testing, confirming she was not Sophia Warez. Nonetheless, the TikTok lead reignited interest in Sophia's case, prompting international coverage and increased tips to the Kennewick Police Department. While Sophia's disappearance remains unsolved, TikTok's role in raising awareness and fostering leads underscores its potential in aiding investigations of missing persons cases like hers. And at our halfway point, we have the case of Alysa Torney. The Alysa Torney case revolves around the disappearance of a 17-year-old girl from Phoenix, Arizona in 2001. Alysa vanished on the last day of her junior year at Paradise Valley High School. Initially, her stepfather, Michael Torney, claimed she ran away to California following a dispute about freedom. However, nearly 10 years later, the Phoenix Police Department reopened the case, determining foul play. Michael Torney faced second-degree murder charges related to Alysa's disappearance, but in 2023, all charges against him were dropped, leading to his release. Despite this legal development, Alysa's half-sister, Sarah Torney, has been outspoken, alleging coercive control and psychological abuse by Michael Torney towards Alysa. Through social media campaigns, mainly on TikTok, and her podcast, Voices for Justice, Sarah aims to shed light on Alysa's case and advocate for justice. The case remains unresolved, with Alysa presumed dead, yet her body remains undiscovered. The dismissal of charges against Michael Torney has left unanswered questions surrounding Alysa's fate. Well, that was the 4 cases solved by TikTok. If you want to know more, I'll have to ask you a question first before we continue. Have you been a witness to any of these cases in TikTok? Let us know in the comment section below. Now on to our cases solved by anonymous Redditors. For the fifth case on our list, we have Walter Scott's case. Walter Scott, an unarmed black man, was fatally shot by police officer Michael Slager in South Carolina while fleeing. A bystander captured the incident on video, which circulated widely online. Canadian Redditor Daniel Vauchart stabilized the shaky footage to clarify the sequence of events. As a cinematographer, Vauchart was driven by a commitment to truth. During stabilization, he identified a piece of strong evidence that could support the police officer's defense. Vauchart's involvement is detailed in the CBC documentary, Frame 394 in 2016. Sixth on our list is a story about a caught hit-and-run suspect. After a hit-and-run incident, a Reddit user named Meatheaded shared a photo of a broken taillight, seeking help in identifying the vehicle it belonged to. Following extensive discussion with over 400 comments, it was determined that the taillight fragment came from a gray 1991 Cadillac Brugum. Armed with this information, Meatheaded contacted his local police auto theft unit, leading to the identification of the hit-and-run suspect who was found to be associated with a stolen vehicle. This discovery resulted in additional charges of theft against the suspect. Second to the last on our list is the case of the Grateful Doe. In 1995, Eric Hager picked up a young hitchhiker in his van, which later veered off the road and crashed into a tree, resulting in the death of both passengers. The hitchhiker, too injured to be identified, was dubbed Grateful Doe due to having Grateful Dead ticket stubs in his pocket. Nearly 2 decades later, Layla Betts, a Redditor, stumbled upon the cold case online and began investigating. She initiated a Grateful Doe subreddit, where others joined the quest for answers. Through reconstructed photos and a fortuitous message from the victim's former roommate, Jason Callahan's mother was located. She confirmed that her son had gone missing after leaving to follow the Grateful Dead's tour in 1995, leading to DNA confirmation of his identity. After 20 years, Jason Callahan was finally laid to rest, largely thanks to Betts and the dedicated Reddit community supporting her persistent inquiry. Our last case is not a crime scene, but a near-death experience that would have continued on to a grave circumstance, if not for Reddit. Reddit played a pivotal role in alerting a user to their carbon monoxide poisoning. Living in a basement apartment, the user's concerns about the furnace prompted them to purchase a carbon monoxide detector, which detected a crack in the furnace burner, averting potentially severe consequences. The user shared their experience on Reddit, stressing the importance of taking carbon monoxide alarms seriously and installing detectors in homes to mitigate potential dangers. This incident shows the necessity of having carbon monoxide detectors in residences to protect against this odorless, colorless gas which can be life-threatening, and showcases how online communities like Reddit can contribute to raising awareness about health and safety concerns. Cases solved through TikTok and Reddit highlight the power of social media platforms in aiding investigations and bringing justice. These platforms have played pivotal roles in raising awareness, generating leads, and crowdsourcing information, ultimately leading to breakthroughs in various criminal cases worldwide. Well, that is all for today's video. Why don't you share your thoughts about what mind-puzzling internet mysteries in our video kept you wondering and wanted to join and solve it yourself as well? If you enjoyed finding out about these cases solved by internet sleuths, support us by giving this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell to get notified of more of our videos. Thanks for watching.